Number 42. Yeah. Definitely helps. What's that? Sarasota, Florida. So it's kind of about an hour south of Tampa, Florida. Oh yeah. It's a beautiful area. It's gorgeous, right on the water. Well, it's been 100. It feels like it's been like 110 every day for the whole summer down there. You guys have a big team, a lot of girls. The Point University, there's a lot of girls. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it.
right, Banyans fans, we are back for day 2 of the Tribu Invitational here in Marietta, Georgia at Life University. Mighty Banyans playing Point University Skyhawks out of North Carolina. Point University had a rough day yesterday. They went 0-2 against Florida College and Reinhardt. Starting lineup for the Banyans, we've got Philippi, Nacero, Pulver, Teletska, Dean, and McKee. Banyans will be starting in serve-receive because in pretty much every game this tournament, they are the away team because everybody is closer to this location than we are. Forza checks in as our libero for the day for McKee. Coach McFatridge giving a couple last-minute coaching to Philippi as we prepare to start this set. Here comes the serve, taken by Hort. Set to the outside. Nacero swings off the block and gets the kill to start the scoring. Banyans 1, Skyhawks 0. And Philippi will come back to serve for the Banyans. Here comes the serve, taken in 6. Set to the outside, tipped over the block, picked up by Nacero. Philippi sets the right side. Teletska swings, dug in 6, set for the back row attack. Dug in 5 by Dean. Philippi gets it up. Nacero sends a free ball short to Adona. Picked up, set to the middle, tipped over the block. Oh, and they're going to call Pulver in the net. Nacero takes the first ball. Philippi sets Pulver, who swings over the block. Dug in 6. Set to the outside. Swing, off the block. Philippi gets a hand on it. Porta get a hand on it. Dean, oh, not quite enough to get it over. Skyhawks take a 2-1 lead. Serves up. Taken by Nacero. Overpass. Horta there for the immediate dig. Dean with the out-of-system ball to Nacero, who swings to 5. In. And that ties the game at 2. Gowen's going to check in for Dean as Nacero comes back to serve. Nacero with a float serve down the line. Set to the middle. Tip over the block. Covered by Teletska. Set to the outside. Gowen swings cross. Dug in 5. Overpass. And Pulver tips it over and it's going to score. Nacero back to serve for a second time. Zone 5. Pass goes wide. Setter can't get there. That's an ace for Nacero. Here goes Nacero to 5 again. Passes on target, set to the right side, swing down the line, scores in the deep corner. 3 serving 4, Skyhawks with the serve. serves up, taken by Horta. Filippi sets Teletzka on the right side, swings off the block, dug in 6. Out of system ball to the right side, tip, gonna not make it over the net. Pulver checks out, McKee checks in. Horta will come back to serve. Horta serves it short. They get it up. Bump set. Free ball from the libero. Horta there to control. Set to the middle. McKee swings through the block and gets the kill. Horta serves the 116. Pass goes to the Raptors and backwards. They bring it back to the middle of the court. Free ball, controlled by Horta. Filippi sets Teletzka, who swings and hammers that one to the 1. 7-3, 4-point lead for the Banyans. Horta serves zone 5, taken by the libero. Set to the outside, swing off the block. Point for the Skyhawks. Four serving 7. Skyhawks serve. Taken by Nacero. Filippi sets McKee, who swings to 1. Setter got a hand on it, but they couldn't keep it alive. It's another kill from McKee. 8-4. Banyans establishing the middle early here in the first set. So let's get back to serve for the Banyans. Boom goes the dynamite. Just a little bit too long though. Serves up, taken by Nacero. Filippi sets the outside. Going, swings cross. Dug in 5 by the libero. Set to the middle. Tip to 1. Covered by Teletzka. Filippi sets the outside. Going, swings down the line. They got a hand on it, and then it goes backwards. That's a kill for Going. 9-5. Going serves down the line at 1. Pass goes out. And the setter can't get there in time. 10-5. Ooh. Going serve does the limbo. Gets right under that net. Dean checks in for Going in the back row. Here comes the serve. Dean takes the first touch. Filippi sets the outside. Nacero with a nice swing down the line and 1 and gets the kill. Here comes Pulver back into the game. Leonard's going to check in for McKee as Horta checks out. Served the 116. Out of system ball, back row attack. Swing deep, out of bounds. Point for the Banyans. And Point University is going to call timeout, down by 6. All right, we are back to Let's Go with the serve. Deep, one, passes up. Set to the middle, swing to one, dug by Teleska. Filippi sets the right outside. Nacero swings, and Point University was in the net. 13-6 lead for the Banyans. Sorry, that was Leonard serving that ball, not Teleska. My bad. Leonard serves down the line in 5, passes up. Set to the outside. Swing. Dug in 6 by Teleska. Dean gets it up. Teleska sends a free ball. They control. They're going to set the middle. She's going to swing. Blocked by Pulver. They cover. Out of system ball to the outside. And it hits the antenna. Leonard back to serve again for the Banyans. Up by 8. 14 serving 6. Serves zone 6, passes up, setter dump to the out of bounds. 15-6. Leonard serves zone 6, passes up, tight to the net. Oh, and Pulver whiffed. McKee checks back in for Leonard, and then Horta comes in for McKee. Here comes the serve, taken by Dean. Filippi sets the outside. Nacero swings through the block, dug in 6. Oh, they can't get it up for a second touch. 16-7. Filippi comes back to serve. Filippi serves zone 5, passes up, tight to the net, set to the middle, swings to the block and scores. Here comes the serve, tips the net, falls on their side. Goen checks in for Dean as Nacero comes back to serve. Nacero serves zone 5. Bump set to the outside. Swing. Roll shot over the block. Horta gets to Felipe, who sweats to Letska, who swings and scores. Nacero serves the net, tips the net and falls. That's an ace for Nacero. Her second of the set. Banyans up by 11, 19-8. Nacero serve goes to 5 and the pass goes out of bounds. 20-8. Here comes Nacero again. Nice serve to 6. Set to the middle, tip over the block, out of bounds. 21-8. Banyans up by 13 here in the first set. Serves 5-6 seam and gets the line. They even jumped out of the way for us on that one. 22-8. It's another ace for Nacero. Serve to 6. Libero gets it up. Out of system ball. Standing down ball from the back row. Horta there. Nacero with the out of system ball to Teleska, who swings. Block touch. Dug in 6. Set to the right side. Swing, block touch, off the hands of Horta and out of bounds. Skyhawks back to serve, down by 13, 9 serving 22. Porta takes the first ball. Filippi sets the outside, and swings off the block and gets the kill. 23-9. Pulver checks out. McKee checks in. Porta back to serve. Porta serves a deep 6. Passes up. Set to the outside. Swing cross. Dug by Nacero. Filippi with a bump set to Goen. Goen's going to swing through the block. Dug in 6. Set to the right side. Swing cross. Dug by Horta. Zaleska gets it up tight to the net. Nacero sends a free ball to Donut and gets a free ball kill. Set point for the Banyans. Horta serving for set point. Serves up to zone 1. Free ball. Nacero there to Teletska, who swings. Goes into the net. Skylarks back to serve. Skyhawks. Sorry, not Skylark. That's a Buick. 10 serving 24. Set point number 2 for the Banyans. Nacero takes the first touch. Filippi sets going. He swings and gets inside the block and scores in 1. And the Banyans take the first set, 25-10. All right, here we go for set 2. Philippine, Nacero, Pulver, Toletska, Dean, and McKee in the starting lineup. Horta comes in for McKee. Banyans will start with a serve. Up 1-0. Here comes Filippi's serve to 1. Set to the right side. Swing cross. Dug by Filippi. Pulver swings off the block and they get it up. Horta there to take the free ball tip. Toletska swing, rides the net, and goes out of bounds. That's a kill for Toletska. Filippi serves. Zone 1 again. Set to the outside this time. Tip. Oh! That's going to score 1-1. Serves up. Taken by Nacero. Filippi sets the right side. Toletska swings off the block and gets the kill. 2-1. Goen checks in for Dean. Nacero serves zone 5. Goes off the left shoulder and out of bounds. 3-1. That's another ace for Nacero. Nacero, zone 5 again. Bump set to the outside. Roll shot over the block. There for Horta. Filippi sets the right side. Toletska hammers it home to deep 1. Another kill for Toletska. Nacero serves zone 5 again. And setter can't get it up in time, get it up to a playable ball. 5-1. Nacero serves deep out of bounds. Skyhawks serve goes just a bit wide. 6-2. Pulver checks out. McKee comes in. Horta back to serve. Horta serves zone 5. Pass goes backwards. That's an ace for Horta. Horta serves zone 1. Set to the right side. Tip over the block. That's going to score. 3-7 for the Skyhawks. Oh, sorry. Banyans are up by 4. 3-7. Skyhawks are serving. Here it comes. Taken by Nacero. Oh. I don't think the ref blew his whistle. Yeah, there's some issue at the table. So the ref didn't blow the whistle, so we're waiting on the serve. So it's going to be a replay. If you can see on the right side of your screen, the down ref is speaking to the table. Assuming they're trying to get the substitutions right. Skyhawks have made a number of substitutions already. All right. Down ref gives the signal that we're good to go. Up ref whistles, saying, giving a little quick warning, and then away we go. Here comes the serve. Taken by Nacero. Filippi sets McKee, who swings and scores off the block touch. 8-3. And Saranya is going to check in for McKee as Teletska comes back to serve. Teletska serves zone one. Set to the right side. Swing through the block. Well, actually, kind of rides the net and falls in two. To kill for the Skyhawks. 4 serving 8. Serves up, taken by Goen. Filippi wins the joust at the net. And that, friends, is why you have a 6-1 setter. So she can win jousts just like that. Goen serves zone 6. Set to the middle. Ooh! No block. They hammer that one home to 1. Dean checks in for Goen. Serves up, taken by Dean. Filippi sets Saranya on a slide. He swings off the block, covered by Libero. Set to the outside. Swing. And score. Six serving 9. Banyans still up by 3. Dean takes the first touch. Filippi with an out-of-system ball to Nacero, who swings cross. They dig. Set for the back row attack. Swing deep. And scores. 7-9. Banyans lead down to 2. Serves up. Taken by Dean. Filippi sets the outside. Nacero swings through the block and gets the kill in 5. Here comes Pulver. Bizzato going to check in for Saranya. Bizzato comes back to serve. Bizzato serves zone 6, taken by Libero. Set dump, covered by Bizzato. Dean with the out-of-system ball. Nacero tips it over. They cover. Set to the right side. Swing deep. Bizzato there. So let's go with the out-of-system ball to Nacero, who swings deep 5, covered by the Libero. Set to the outside. Swing blocked by Pulver, but it goes out of bounds. Do they touch? Nope. It's out of bounds. Saranya checks back in for Bizzato, and then Horta comes in for Saranya. Serves up. Taken by Dean. Filippi with a bump set to Nacero, who swings. Block touch. Covered in 4. Set to the outside. Swing. Roll shot. Dean gets it up. Filippi with a bump set to Teletska. Back row attack to 6. They cover. Set to the middle. Swing deep. Teletska gets a hand on it. Horta keeps it alive. Filippi tips it over. Covered by the setter. Out of system ball to the outside from the Libero. Swing cross. Dug by Dean. Overpass. Joust to the net. Goes on their side. Tip comes over, and they're going to score. Banyans lead down to 1. Skyhawks serving, 9 serving 10. Here comes the serve, taken by Nacero. Filippi sets Teletska in the back row attack, through the block, and gets the kill. Filippi set to serve for the Banyans. Serves down the line in 5. Passes up. Set to the middle. Swing. Tip. Covered by Teletska. Filippi sets Teletska, who swings off the block and gets the tool. 12-9. Filippi serves zone 6, taken by Libero. Set to the outside. Swing cross. Blocked by Pulver. Covered. They're going to set the right side. She's going to swing. Dug by Horta. Filippi sets Teletska, who tips over the block. Covered by the middle, who tips it over. Dean gets it. Couldn't get helped. 10 serving 12. McFatcher's talking to the down ref. Thinks that was called probably a lift, because the way he basically caught the ball and threw it back at us, but refs don't agree. Dean takes the first touch. Filippi sets Teletska, who swings off the block. Teletska covers. Filippi gets it up. Nacero swings the 5. Dug by Libero. Out of system ball to the outside. Roll shot over the block. Filippi there. Porter with the out of system to Teletska. Teletska swings cross and gets the kill. Gowen's going to check back in for Dean as Nacero comes back to serve. Nacero serves zone 6. Set to the middle. Swing. Nacero there. Filippi with the out-of-system ball. Gowen, who swings. Blocked. Banyans lead down to 2. It's 11 serving 13. The Skyhawks serving. Serves up. Taken by Horta. Oh. It's an ace for the Skyhawks. Banyans lead down to 1. Serves up. Taken by Horta. Filippi sets Teletska, who swings. Blocked. Covered by Nacero. Sets Teletska again. Swinging outside the block and gets the kill in 5. Pulver checks out. Saranya comes in. McKee's going to sub in for Saranya as Horta comes back to serve. Horta serves the 116. Passes up. Set to the outside. Tip. Blocked by Teletska. McKee gets it up. Gowen swings on 2 to 5. Set to the middle. Swing to 5. Dug by Nacero. Gowen brings it back to the court. Nacero swings to 6. Set to the right side. Swing to 1. Dug by Filippi. Out of system ball to Teletska, who tips over the block. They cover in 2. Set to the middle. Oh, that's going to score right in the donut. Banyans lead again down to 1 as Skyhawks are serving. 13 serving 14. Serves up. Taken by Nacero. Set to the McKee, who swings. Block touch. Covered by the setter. Swing to 6. Dug by Horta. Filippi sets the back row attack. Nacero swings into the net. And that ties the game at 14 apiece. Skyhawks serve. Out of bounds. Teletska back to serve for the Banyans. Let's go with a top spin to 5 that they can't get out of the net. Not technically an ace, but it's close enough. So let's go. That serve goes a little bit long. Here comes the serve, taken by Nacero. Filippi sets the outside, Goen swings cross. Dug in 5, hits the rafters, set to the right side, tip over the block. Nacero there. Filippi sets to Goen, who swings through the block this time and gets the point as they got 3 touches, but they couldn't get it over the net. Banyans up by 2, Goen back to serve. Goen serves deep 6, out of bounds. Dean checks in for Goen. Serves up, taken by Dean. Horta helps it out. Nacero roll shot deep, they cover. Bump set to the outside, swing cross, out of bounds. Culver checks back in, Bizzato checks back in for McKee, and Bizzato will come back to serve. Bizzato serves zone 6. Libero gets it up. Setter gets it up. Standing down ball from the back row. Teletska there. Bizzato with the out-of-system ball. Nacero is going to free ball it short. Covered by the middle. Bump set to the outside. Wide. Nacero there with a dig. Filippi sets Nacero, who swings without a block and gets the kill. Bizzato serves zone 1, passes up, set to the middle, swing off the block. McKee checks back in for Bizzato and then goes out for Horta. Again, there seems to be confusion at the table as the down ref is confirming something with this book. All right, so it's obviously with the Point University subs. He's checking something. I'm pretty sure the Point University bench has turned the Jeopardy theme into some kind of rap song or hip-hop type song. Seem to be having a real good time with it over there. They started out just doing the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then they added a little bit of a beat and then some lyrics. Whereas our girls are doing some other kind of dance over here on the bench. It kind of looks like Cotton Eye Joe from when I was a kid, but different. Or do-si-do of some sort, I don't know. All right. Man, I haven't seen a delay this long since I coached 10U and the other coach didn't know how to do a lineup. I don't know what's going on. All right, now we've got Nacero talking to the up ref. We've got Coach talking to the down ref. We've got McKee and Bizzato standing there waiting to sub. And Horta trying to stay warm. Oh, girls are doing another line dance again. Looks like they're doing the church clap, I believe is the name of this one. Oh no, that looks more like boot scoop boogie. Yeah, that's boot scoop boogie. Of course, if I'm wrong, you're welcome to tell me in the comments. All right, now we've got the captains conferring at the R1. You can see the captains of both teams conferring with the R1 over there. Now coming back to explain to their coaches what's going on. Okay, I don't know what happened. I didn't see any players subbing or out. I didn't see any changes of anything. But our sub was finally allowed to happen. Horta checks into the game for McKee. And the Banyans look to be in serve receive. All right. Banyans up by 2. 17 serving 19. Nacero takes the first touch. Filippi sets Pulver, who puts it away. And out of the timeout, or the delay rather, the Banyans strike first. Filippi back to serve. Filippi serves zone 1. Set to the middle. Swing. Oh, they're going to call something in the net. I think this. Banyans up by 4 late in the second set. 21 serving 17. And Point University is going to call timeout. All right, Filippi back to serve for the out of the timeout. Passes up, set to the outside, swing into the net. 5-point lead for the Banyans, 22-17. Serves up, taking in 5. Set to the outside, swing into the net. 23-17. Banyans up by 6. Serves up, taking in 5. Set to the back row attack, tip deep, Horta there. Filippi sets the outside, Nacero swings to 5, they get a dig. Set to the outside, oh, nope, free ball coming. Controlled by Horta. Filippi sets to Leska, who swings deep out of bounds. 5-point lead for the Banyans. Here comes the serve, taken by Dean. Filippi sets to Leska, who swings down the line. Dug by Libero. Back row attack. Dug by Horta. Filippi sets to Letska, who free balls it over. They get the ball up. Bump set to the outside. Swing cross. Dug by Nacero. Filippi sets Nacero, who swings cross. Dug by Libero. Set for the back row attack. Swing. Dug by Filippi. Dean got a hand on it as both she and Horta tried to chase it down, but neither got a good angle. Serves up, taken by Nacero. Set to the middle, Pulver's swing and a miss. Serves up. Dean takes the first touch. Set to the outside. Nacero swings off the block and gets the tool. Set point for the Banyans. Goin checks in for Dean. And Nacero will come back to serve. Nacero serves a float serve deep 5. Oh, just a little long. That couldn't have been out by much. 21-24. Banyans up by 3. Set point number 2. Here it comes. Taken by Nacero. Filippi sets to Let's Go. Bounces it. Got right on top of that ball. Banyans take set 2, 25-21.
What's that? I won't tell anybody, but there'll be signs. My camera setup will be a lot better.
Good luck on your trip, range, bro.
Oh, thank you. Try not to get mugged.
Yeah, right. Now the fast out of town.
That's right.
Here we go, set free. Banyans lead, 2-0. Starting lineup, we got McKee, Filippi, Culver, Nacero, Teletska, and Dean. Horta comes in for McKee. Skyhawks serving first. Here comes the first ball. Out of bounds. Good eye by Nacero. Filippi back to serve. Serve zone 6, taken by Libero. Set to the middle. Tip, deep. Gonna score. Skyhawks tied up 1-1. Serves up. Taken by Nacero. Filippi sets Nacero, who swings, blocked, covered by Dean. Filippi sets Nacero again. Tip over the block. Oh, no, into the block. Let's gets it up. Nacero swings now and gets the kill. Goen checks in for Dean. Nacero serve tips the net. They get it up. Set to the outside. Swing, rides the net and falls in 4. Here comes the serve, taken by Horta. Filippi sets Kolecka, who swings off the block. Picked up in 6. Set to the right side. Swing blocked by Polder. Pulver comes out. McKee comes in. Horta back to serve. Serves up, taken in 5. Set to the outside. Tip, blocked by Kolecka. Oh, they're going to say somebody was in the net. Oh, they're calling Kolecka in the net. Ties the game to 3. Serves up, taken by Nacero. Filippi sets the outside, Goen swings in the net. And for the first time in all game, the Skyhawks have a lead. 4 serving 3. It's up, it's deep, and it scores right in the corner. 5-3, Skyhawks over the 2-point lead. Serves up, taken by Nacero. Filippi with a bump set. Goen swings from deep, taken in 6. Set to the right side, swing into the net.
Real good. I'm just doing my homework.
Kolecka serves in the net. Horta takes the first touch. Kolecka attacks from the back row to deep 1, out of bounds. The Skyhawks have a 3-point lead here in the 3rd set. And Valis Luciano is going to check in for Kolecka. Here comes the serve, taken by Nacero. Filippi sets the outside, Goen swings cross. They got a shoulder and a hand on it. Horta takes it, Filippi with a setter dump. Oh, they got it up. Nacero controls, sets to the middle. McKee swings and scores. That deep corner, such a reliable place to score at. Goen back to serve for the Banyans. Down by 2, 5 serving 7. Here comes the serve, top spin to 1. Set to the middle, tip deep. They're going to score. Dean checks in for Goen. Well, is going to check in for Goen. There it goes. Serves up, taken by Horta. Filippi sets the outside. Nacero swings deep, out of bounds. And the Banyans are down by 4 here in the third set. Here comes the serve, taken by Horta. Filippi sets Nacero, who rolls shots to 5. Set to the back row attack, dug in 1 by Valles Luciano. Filippi sets the outside. Nacero swings through the block and scores. Leonard gonna check in for McKee as Pulver comes back into the game. And Horta checks out. Leonard serves zone 6. Set to the outside. Swing cross. Dug by Valles Luciano. Dean with the out of system to Nacero, who swings. Block touch, covered in 4. Set to the back row attack. Roll shot. Valles Luciano there. Filippi tips deep. They're going to call a double. McKee checks back in for Leonard and then goes out for Horta. Banyans down by 4. 10 serving 6. Here it comes. Dean takes the first touch. Filippi sets the outside. Nacero swings. Dug in 6. Set to the outside. Swing into the net. 7-10. Valles Luciano is going to check out for Teletska. Filippi back to serve. Not sure what the Point University captain's talking to the R1 about. Apparently the coach has some kind of question. Filippi serves zone 1 short. Passes up. Oh! Couldn't get it under control. 8-10. Banyans down by 2. Filippi serves the 5-16. Passes up, set to the middle. Swing and a miss. Tried to tip it after missing on the swing. 9-10. Banyans down by 1. Filippi serves zone 1, taken by Libero. Set to the back row attack, swing to 5, dug by Dean. Filippi sets to Teletska, who swings through the block and gets the kill. And the Banyans tied up 10-10 in set 3. And Point University calls timeout. All right, both teams out of the huddle. Score is 10-10. Banyans are up 2-0, and the game is tied here in the third set. Filippi back to serve for the Banyans. Here comes the serve. Taking in 6. Set to the right side. Swing, block touch. Horta gets it up. Filippi sets to Cerro, who rolls shots down the line. They cover. Out of system ball to the outside. Swing, blocked by Zaletzka and Pulver. Set to the right side. Roll shot. Cerro gets it up. Filippi sets Pulver, who swings and puts it away. And the Banyans take the lead. Oh, that's an ace for Filippi. Banyans up by 2. Filippi serves the 116, taken by Libero. Set to the middle. Tip. Filippi there for the coverage. Horta gets it up somehow. Dean sends a free ball short. Set to the outside. Swing. Dug by Horta. Filippi to the outside. Nacero swings. Blocked, but they get it up. Set to the outside. Roll shot over. Dean there. Filippi sets the right side. Zaletzka swings off the block and gets the kill. With the high touch. Filippi serves the 5-16 this time. Set to the middle. Swing, blocked, but it comes on our side. All right. Banyans and serve receive. Up by 2. 11 serving 13. Get a one and done here. Don't want to allow any runs. Serves up. Taken by Nacero. Overpass, and they... That's a momentum shifting play. Serves up. And that one hits the antenna. And that can be another momentum shift the other way. Gowen's going to check in for Dean as Nacero goes back to serve. Nacero serves zone 6, taken by Libero. Set to the right side, swing, block, touch. Horta gets a hand on it, goes to the Raptors. Filippi gets it up. Gowen swings. Oh, but she's blocked. (13 serving 14). Banyans up by 1. Here comes the serve, taken by Nacero. Filippi sets the right side. Zaletzka swings off the block and gets the kill. McKee checks in. Pulver goes out. Horta back to serve. Horta serves deep 6. Passes up. Set to the right side. Swing to 1. Dug by Filippi. Horta with the out of system to Zaletzka, who swings high and out of bounds. Serves up, taken by Nacero. Set to the right side, Zaletzka swings, dug in 6. Set for the back row attack, tip over. Deep 1, and it's going to score in the corner. That reties the game at 15. Here comes the serve, taken by Gowen. Filippi sets Gowen. Gowen swings, dug in 6. Bump set to the right side, and it's going to go, I don't even know if they touched that ball, but it fell in bounds. The Skyhawks retake the lead by 1. Here comes the serve. Taken by Nacero. Filippi sets Teletska, who swings, blocks. Teletska covers. Filippi sets Goen. Goen swings down the line and scores. Tie game as Teletska comes back to serve. Let's go with a top spin to 6. Set to the right side. Swing down the line. Dug by Nacero. Porto with the out of system to Goen. Goen swings. Blocked but out of bounds. That's a kill for Goen. Off the tool. And New College retakes the lead. Teletska serves it deep out of bounds. 17 all. Serves up. Filippi sets McKee, who swings to 5. They get the dig. Down ball from the setter. Set to Goen, who swings deep. Hits the Raptors, and that's our ball. Balas Luciano checks in for Teletska as Goen goes back to serve. Serves it deep out of bounds. 18 apiece. Dean checks in for Goen. Here comes the serve, taken by Horta. Filippi bump set, Nacero swings, blocks. Skyhawks retake the lead by 1. 19 serving 18. Nacero takes the first touch, sets to Nacero, tips over the block, and gets the kill. 19 apiece. Pulver comes back in. Bizzotto going to check in for McKee. Porter goes out as Bizzotto comes back to serve. Oh, we're going to get a delay of game warning on Point University. He's wearing a necklace that was an illegal accessory. Not exactly sure what the rules are for NAI volleyball, but apparently there are limits to what jewelry you can wear. Bizzotto serves zone 5. Set to the middle. Tip, block touch, covered by Bizzotto. Out of system from Balas Luciano to Nacero, who rolls it down the line. They cover. Out of system ball to the outside. Oh, Filippi elevates and smacks that ball right back at him on the overpass. Here comes Bizzotto's serve, 5-16, passes up, set to the middle again, swing, blocked by Pulver. Banyans up by 2, late in the third, 21-19. Up 2 sets to none. Posado serve goes long. McKee's going to check back in for Posado, and Horta will come in for McKee. Serves up, taken by Nacero. Filippi sets Pulver, who swings and scores! Zaleska checks back in for Valles Luciano. And Filippi will be back to serve. Up by 2, 22 serving 20. Filippi serves it for 116. Set to the outside. Swing, block touch, covered by Nacero. Filippi sets to Letska, who tips it down the line, covered by Libero. Setter dump. Horta there, Filippi to the outside. Nacero swings, blocked, dug by Horta. Filippi sets to Letska, who swings and scores! 23-20, Banyans up by 3. And Point University wants a timeout. All right, both teams out of the huddle. Banyans up by 3, late in the third set. Up 2 love. Filippi serving. There's Filippi serve, nice and easy to 6. Set to the back row attack, swing deep one. Filippi gets hands on it. Horta brings it back. Nacero sends a free ball short, covered by the middle. Set to the middle. Swing blocked by Pulver. They get it up though. Poke it to 1. Horta there. Filippi sets Nacero, who swings down the line and gets the kill. Set point. Banyans. There's the serve, 116, and that's an ace. Filippi seals it with an ace, and the Banyans win 3 sets to none. 25-10, 25-21, 25-20. We'll see you in a couple hours for our next and last game of the weekend.